G'day guys, just up here on the top of Bald Hill near home, about to do a stealth camp with my young bloke. That's his first time out doing a stealth camp, so yeah, should be interesting. Weather's going to get pretty cold, down to about 4 or 5 degrees and maybe some rain, but we should be right. It's dry now. It doesn't look like there's much rain on the way, so we should be able to at least get set up in the dry and take it from there. Anyway, we haven't got a big walk, we're only walking about 300 metres, so I've loaded a couple extra comfort items today, and yeah, I'm going to throw my pack on my back and get to it. So just walking into this gum plantation, you can see there's a few fallen branches which offer some sort of protection. They all seem to be leaning in one way, so when I set up the tarps, I'll try and maintain that direction. Yeah, it's a nice spot. I think we heard some voices coming from down there. Here we go, there's some people. I wonder if they can see us. Wonder what they're doing. Anyway, I think we might head up onto the hill, minimise their chances of being seen. So those people have gone down. You probably can't even see them now, but they're yelling, so we sort of know where they are. But we're back down behind the ridge line and out of field of view from them, so the best chance they've got of seeing us is our shadows and our silhouettes, because the background here is quite pale, and you can imagine a black silhouette's going to stick out like the proverbial rabbit's ears against it. So how was the walk, Sid? Was your pack too heavy, or was it just okay?
Was too heavy when I was carrying both one of the bag.
Yeah.
It's okay now, but my back still hurts.
Oh, cool. What do you think about this spot here?
I reckon those trees are close enough to make a hammock.
These two just here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look about 5 metres apart. I think that'll work really good for the hammock. And we'll just set up the tarp next to it. Alright, we're going to unpack and start setting it up.
We will see you later.
Panorama shot.
Does it have to be all about camping? Like your videos? You want a video now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hi. Make one out, make quickly, want to say hi.
So Sid, what do you think of the setup? The stealth camping setup?
I feel like I'm in space.
In space?
Yeah.
Do they need camouflage in space, do they?
You never know, they might.
So, we've finished setting up the camp. Just going to take a bit of a tour around it. Got a bit of camo netting there. Some branches that were already fallen. It's not too bad. I'll stop the video and head back and then check it out from a distance. So I've come up the hill to the basically the dirt track where people that normally come up here are normally driving, so this would be the nearest point where I could see camp from. But if we look down that hill, camp's actually behind the ridge line. So as far as sighting it goes, it works pretty good from that. Keep walking around. Still behind the ridge line. Still behind the ridge line. We're doing it right so far. Considering there's not that many people that come through here, I think I've gone above and beyond in terms of trying to conceal the camp. Still behind the ridge line down to here. I can just see it now. So as we're coming down this hill, I can just see the wedge of the tarp, and I've lost it again. Yeah, so far so good. So I've got pretty much 180 degrees out to the west where you cannot see the camp. Just starting to come into view now. I'm just coming through the row of trees. That's it there. So the only thing really sticking out there is the tone of green on that camo tarp that I've got on it. It's just a little bit different to the background. Coming down here, I'm a little bit closer than that little dirt track. Coming up from the east now. Blends in pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Oop. There we go. Yeah. While we're here, why don't we just take in this view? We're at about 353 metres above sea level. Looking over the Lerderderg Gorge out there to the northeast. Werribee Gorge further down south. And the valley. You can looking dead east from here, you can actually see Melbourne. So come sunset, or post sunset, we should have some really nice views from up here once all the lights come on. It's a bloody nice spot. The fire pit I've actually dug out with a little shovel, and I've kept the sods there so in the morning I can just put that back on, tap it flat, and hopefully no one would know we were even here.
I don't think you'll be able to hide.
Got dinner going. That's the dehydrated spag bowl. Now rehydrated. I'm just letting that sit. That's already come up to the boil. Cooked that on the Shellite stove. Didn't take very long to boil at all. The sun's gone down now. Starting to get a bit of a chill in the air. So it's about 6:30. It's raining. The fire's still going, but we'll just have to see how we go. If the rain gets too much worse, we might have to abandon it, but we'll try for as long as we can.
Hi.
Alright, so I've had dinner. Both had dinner. We had the spag bowl, which is really nice, and I had some steak. Sid had too many biscuits.
I should stick now.
And
He
didn't eat his steak, which is a bit of a waste, but anyway. Yeah, we're all tucked into bed nice and early. I mean, when you...
Chilly.
You know, you can't even see it with this light. But Alton Goods -5 top quilt. So far so good. Seems roomy enough.
I'm still
So
chilly.
we'll see how warm in the wee hours of the morning. Alright, till tomorrow. Catch ya. Good morning. We survived the night. Didn't sleep that well myself. I was on the quilt on the ground, on the mattress. Because of the hill, I kept sliding down the hill and waking up every hour or so, readjusting. Sid, on the other hand, I think he was quite comfortable.
I would.
And warm, I suppose.
I had best night ever.
Oh, there you go. Pretty good. You hardly even woke up. Did you hear the 4-wheel drive past?
Yeah.
There was quite a few, wasn't there?
That's what woke me up.
Yeah, they were noisy.
But it wasn't just that. I woke up a few times because it rained.
Yeah, we heard the rain on the tarp too.
And it's really annoying.
Yeah, but we're pretty dry under here. Nothing got wet. Maybe a little bit of my... Yeah, I think a little bit of my quilt got wet at my feet, which would have been for me sliding down the hill, but I didn't feel any wet inside that thing. That Alton Goods quilt is warm, like really, really, really warm. I had it like probably only done up to my waist, and I was still sweating. I think that with the sleeping mat's got a value, R value of 4, which is pretty good for what it is. That and a -5 top quilt equals oven for me. So yeah, geez, I look pretty terrible. I think I might need a bit of a top up sleep when I get home. So Sid and I are just going to have a little bit of breakfast, pack up and go home. Everything's a bit damp, so I'm going to be hanging stuff up. I think, yeah, a bit of the stuff's due for a wash too, so might spend the day tending to maintenance activities. Alright, I'll flick another vid before we head off, but yeah, we survived the night and it was nice.